How guys doing? This is our video of heading to Cenotes Casa Tortuga from Playa del Carmen to Casa Tortuga. This is us at the colectivo station. We had already gone to Chedraui. It's right there, and we got some supplies there. That's the restaurant that's right next to the entrance of the colectivo. So we got some tacos there, obviously. But the tacos were good. Obviously, they're a really good price. So, and there's a couple more other places you can get food there
every day.
There's a few taco places that are like kind of in that section, but there's also across the street, I think more of a breakfast place. They have like eggs, but I think like they have a different menu for lunch
You
too.
live here? How long you been here?
There's a pizza place on that street. It's a good amount of eatery options.
So we're meeting our two friends. We'll tag them in this video.
This might be a little adventure for you.
Met our two friends that also wanted to go along. But we also found this girl that come up to us, and she said she had a better price for Casa Tortuga. We weren't quite sure. That's why she just said "en serio," because we're really skeptical whether or not she was, being honest.
Right, because it was online. We saw the price was 700 pesos, and she offered like 400.
Right. So we bought we saw that the tickets online were initially 700, and we ended up going for 400. Right. So that was our trip on the colectivo, and we finally got to the entrance. This is us and our two celebrities walking in to the front entrance to kind of the whole
Casa Tortuga. We just got off the colectivo. We brought two celebrities with us. And this is the front gate, right off the main highway here. And usually we come here for Bootsa, which you've probably seen the videos of us before on YouTube. But this is gonna be our first time at Casa Tortuga. And we'll see how it goes.
So yeah, the video just goes on as us walking, but if you've watched us on our Boots Hub videos before, this is the same exact sidewalk that we're going down. So we've made this walk a few times before, but just never for Casa Tortuga. So we're kind of unsure of exactly where we're heading.
Sorry, mosquito repellent.
Good right now. Should be all right for right now.
I have a habit of being very good at putting on mosquito repellent and reminding other people. I just don't want to get dengue ever, if possible. So that's what you just saw.
And we haven't made a video about it, but I had dengue last year in October, and it's definitely not a good experience. So at this point, we're trying our best for us both not to get it.
Yeah, so I pretty much wherever I go, I have mosquito repellent, just to be safe.
So we just passed the Officina sign.
We don't know exactly where we're going. We're across the street. This place that says lobby.
So the lobby is right across the street from the Officina. So if you go there, just know when you see that sign on the left for Officina, on the right is going to be on the lobby and a giant parking lot. So it's very hard to miss.
You gotta let me know where the Hiltons are. Y'all are renting a car, right? No.
Maybe they have cafe. Look.
The other thing is, this was a pretty spontaneous trip. Sometimes, or depending on the situation, we would do a little research. We did no research at all. So we were just like, we've been to cenotes before. We have a general idea of like what kind of like well, there isn't really much of a process, honestly. So it's usually just, you go there, you pay the price, you take a shower, and you're in. But this Casa Tortugas was a little more of a process, and we are about to kind of see what that process is. So we were just here waiting to ask the question because we already had the tickets from the colectivo station. So we just wanted to know kind of like where to go, if we needed to go to these cajas, or if we had to give the ticket further down the line.
And so we were still unsure if those tickets for 400 were real.
Yeah.
So we were laughing kind of the whole time of whether or not there was. I think her name was. I don't remember.
I don't remember right now, but
I know we say it in the video, but the whole time up to this point, we were unsure if there was a real ticket or not, that we got 400 instead of 700.
You have to bring it to here for them to validate it.
Uh-oh. Validated?
Or whatever. Whatever the English word for that is.
She's like, no, that's fake. That's fake.
So that person at the front desk said we had to go to the window to, I guess, the translation is validate. Our friend speaks fluent Spanish, so she helps us out, definitely.
So that's me giving them the ticket that I got from the colectivo station.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. Tickets para acceso, 4 personas. Tickets para el tour de cenotes, 4 personas. ¿Inglés? Estamos aquí ahora. Sí. Tenemos que caminar hasta el siguiente lobby. Aquí comienza el tour.
Okay. Oh, okay. Tenemos que ir por tour.
Sí.
Okay. Y tenemos que pasar por el café. Por allá.
Entrada a la derecha.
Okay. Oh. ¿Y para los lockers? Gracias.
So she was saying that we have to go to the next exit or the next area to get to the tour. At this point, we have no idea what the tour is. Usually, if we're going somewhere, if there's an option of a tour and not having a tour, we go the not tour route. So we were just on our way to, I guess, pretty much the entrance of where these cenotes actually are. So that's pretty much what she was saying.
Right. We also didn't know that the entrance was not near the where we just were. So there's still some walking to do. But the nice thing is that as we're walking to the parking lot, we saw that there is a small coffee shop right next to there. Which it was morning, so everyone kind of needed a pick-me-up. And we'll show you kind of the inside prices, what they have there, food, drinks, and coffees.
And right outside, there was, you can see it in the corner, a little dog. You can say hi to on the way in.
What's the name of this place?
So they do have a paper menu, but it is also on the chalkboard up there.
Yeah, it was nice. It's like a classic coffee place. So, and luckily, our friend speaks fluent Spanish, so it went very smoothly.
Yeah, it helps. It helps to know some Spanish, but if you're fluent, it's a breeze.
We even have hot dogs.
Catering to the Americans and mostly Americans, but Canadians too, maybe.
We going?
Through here.
Oh, all right.
So again, we don't really know exactly where the entrance is.
Really?
That's what it. Yeah, because they told us to go here. They said, "You see where the tour is? Actually, the sign that says tour. Did we take a map?
No, but I took a picture of it.
Okay. Because he said we got to go with the tour, but the sign for tour is saying here.
So we didn't know that it was primarily a tour only. We find out
He said we need to go to the tour.
it's technically not
All right.
just a tour.
Where
There
he pointed
is
was over here, like, where we
I think,
go.
just one cenote where everyone can go freely. We
Right,
did
the
have-
open cenote, you can just kind of go
Campana?
in. You don't need a tour guide for that, but for the cave cenotes, you do need someone or a tour guide with you.
He told me we got to walk.
So we didn't know that at this point, and we actually didn't know that
Wait,
for a while.
The one that.
Okay, go on.
So we are
so-
following the walking path. We're looking for where we're supposed to go. But we went to the lobby and got our tickets validated. We got our tickets validated.
Yeah, or whatever. It's so funny, like when people speak Spanish to me, I just understand.
Yeah.
But if you ask me to translate, I'm like,
So the ticket that we got from that girl at the colectivo station in Playa was real. So definitely suggest going to her. If you can find them, I'm sure they're there every day. But yeah, I mean, she saved us 300 pesos each. So.
That was the conversation we just had.
you're not thinking about this conversation in Spanish. So when people
So that was a big save for us. We were untrusting the entire time, even up to this point.
Well, we're getting validated. We're getting revalidated.
they're making sure.
So every time that we've been here before, we
Yeah,
walk
Boots House,
past
like, yeah.
this point, and we walk past this point to get to Boots House. But this is the only time that we've been stopped on the way and asked to show something like as proof or like a ticket that we can like continue through from this point.
Looks
so
legit.
that was interesting, and kind of the proof that
For the what?
what we got was legitimate. So I had to give him one part of the ticket at that point, or one of like the several tickets that I got.
You're smart. Let me take one just in case I get one.
That's the map. Which, I mean, as of what we know right now, except for Boots
So
Ha,
from the looks on the map, it looks like we are going past Boots Ha.
right? But it looks like the entire area is pretty much for Casa Tortuga. So other than, it just seems that Boots Ha is the only one that's not really part of the Casa Tortuga section. According to that map, so I think that there's a lot of construction going on in the area, so they're probably building more things. But you'll see us walk past Pizza and walk past that to the Casa Tortuga section.
And we started talking to somebody.
So that's Boots Ha.
Yeah, we're at Bhutan. Do we enter in Bhutan?
That was unclear.
No, I don't think
Where's this tour?
we're not going to Boots Ha.
No, I think it's straight. Yeah, this is where the one with Bhutan is. This is where the party is. Normally when we do the jungle party.
So when she let us know where to go, she wasn't very specific on like where like the offshoot was to actually get to the right location.
I thought it was
So
the
yeah,
21st.
we're
I was like,
we're
I'm
pretty
gonna
much
go.
guessing. I'm not very good at maps personally. Keith
I don't
is.
see no sign for the tours anymore.
So
We're not doing the
Wait.
tour. The tour is the green thing, but we're going to the Cenote. Right? Are we doing Cenote first and then the tour?
We're doing a tour?
Wait, what is the? She did tell us to go to the tour, but what the hell is the tour?
I don't know.
I was like, are they going
I
to
don't
take
care
us
about
through the? We want to do our own thing?
Yeah, I don't really want. I wasn't thinking we were gonna do a tour.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't thinking that either until she said the tours. But we're trying to go to Zapote?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
Sure. I don't know.
Lord, we in the
Let's
jungle.
start.
Wait.
I love the I don't know this of today.
Yeah.
Where's our picture?
Oh, we like to do
That's usually
we,
how
we,
I love
we generally do the no plan.
No, I love it.
My brain gets
I love it.
Oh yeah, no. You're in Mexico. You don't get overwhelmed.
Where they got us go here in the jungle in Tulum? I'm like,
Okay, so
Yeah, but
we're gonna follow the sign, and it looks like it's saying over
so this is Tortuga for the tours for the AV quads.
yeah,
there. Oh, that's what they mean by the tour, the ATV.
So it's gotta be.
it's gotta be this one.
Okay, no. That's what she meant by the tour.
Because
ATV
in the
tour.
map here has like this green, this one. Well, Utah's back here, and then all the cenotes are up here.
Every couple minutes I'll say, oh, okay. Just to participate.
Just
But
so
I really,
you-
I'm just
She's like,
following
I'm just
y'all.
following y'all either way.
I'm not using my brain at all today.
Good for you.
Yeah, so this whole thing is Casa Tortuga.
Yeah.
So even now we're still confused of where exactly we're supposed to go. We saw the two girls, well maybe we'll follow.
And we're even more confused about the tour aspect. Because in all of the cenotes we've been to before, there hasn't really, well, at Cenote Zapote and Puerto Morelos, there was more of like a tour format. But when we went, that was the only one so far that
This
had
is
a
the
tour
main
format.
entrance. So if you see this area, you're at the right spot. Congratulations, you made it.
So we just entered. I guess this is the main entrance for Tortuga.
Here, yeah. They have lockers and things over here.
Yeah, lockers
You
to the
guys are
right.
you guys are answering me. I'm talking on the mic right now.
Oh,
Everyone's like, yeah.
Isn't it adding to the
you're
video?
not talking to us.
Oh yeah. Nice. I guess we just go, huh?
Yeah. I guess we changed up here.
Still slightly confused. But we made
Y'all
it.
get in the locker?
No.
Huh?
You don't want a locker for all that? Oh, we got our shit. Yeah.
What are you doing with this? You need everything in here?
Yeah. I mean, it's like snorkel stuff,
Okay.
so I don't have.
All right, we could go see.
The only valuable thing is ground dive.
Yeah, it's kind of tough without seeing what it's like.
That's
For-
true. Let's we could come back.
You like it, man?
See, you have the ticket.
He goes out, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I feel like I might like lose it in the wind
like,
or something.
Staple it to your shirt.
I'm about to get rid of this wristband.
For the tour, only you need the wearing shoes,
Yeah.
water shoes, or sandal, okay?
What is included in the tour? Is it the?
Should include la jacket,
Yeah.
for your guys, y four cenotes.
Wait, life jacket and what?
The la jacket is your guys, yeah,
Okay, and the guide.
okay.
And then what does it? Where does the tour go? They take us to all the cenotes?
Okay.
Okay.
It's four cenotes.
Okay.
It's to the cave, it's to the open cenote.
Okay, but you have to go with the guide.
Exactly.
Oh, you can't go by yourself.
Or you need the guys, only you the visit a open cenote,
Okay.
okay? Okay.
Okay.
Snorkel gear or no?
Look, I had a snorkel that your guys, but it's optional.
Ya tengo.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Only you need wearing shoes, sandal, or water shoes, okay? You have a change, you have a shower pieces mandatory for a tour. I had a lockers over there. You have a shower, you come back here. It includes a jacket, you guys.
Okay.
Perfect? You have a change, you come back here.
Okay.
You have a shower.
Perfect. Okay.
This
We can't bring our bags.
is waterproof. But it's waterproof, it's perfect. Or you have a plastic. Oh, you have
Okay,
a
I'm not gonna put mine in the
very-
locker then, because
GoPro is better. GoPro is better. This is waterproof.
This is true. GoPro is better.
I need one of these.
okay.
we gotta leave. We could probably just do one locker.
Yeah, we can share a locker.
Okay, the tour normal is the 20 person, okay? Only.
20 people.
You need the private tour, is different cost.
Oh,
private
so
tour.
until 20 people get here, that's
Yeah,
when
it's
we go?
20
Okay.
people, or you need a private tour only. Or one guy, no more people, is the cost of 500 pesos for the group. Yeah, it's private tour.
And then without a guide, can
Yeah.
we just go in?
Exactly.
You can go without the guide. We could go.
Only the guide for you.
Oh, okay. No, we have to do that. We can either do a private tour with the 4 of us and the guide, or a group of 20.
So we can't go solo.
Private, right?
Okay, so bullet point, quick.
You have to pay $5.
Hold on to your
For the
seat.
private.
The one that Christina
really?
got at the
We
previous
gotta just go.
window.
You see how that group
You
is over
need
there?
to have it,
in the green.
right?
Oh, we're waiting for 20?
Let's see what else.
You need a guide.
You have.
It's
Well,
like you can bring it, but
For the
he
cave.
said you have to have a tour guide. We find out afterwards you technically don't, because there is one open cenote.
Well, I'm saying for the cave.
For the cave
Cenote.
tour, you have to have a tour
You
guide,
need a tour
which is
guide.
included on the ticket. So we were asking about whether or not we can bring the backpacks.
I think we should get at least 1 day locker.
He said they need to be waterproof.
Let me see how big it is.
So obviously you're going to be pretty much completely submerged in the water. Every cenote is different.
I mean, I was going to bring the camera. That's why I brought it.
So this is when we found out pretty much that we couldn't bring the cameras because when we're actually in the cave,
And we're not going whitewater
cenotes,
rafting.
like no one's really watching the stuff. You can't bring like professional cameras in. So at this cenote, it's not like you can kind of set your stuff off to the side and
Yeah, but that's how we
we
usually
just kind
go.
of didn't know that at all. But usually we've just set our stuff off to the side and it's fine because we're like in the eyesight. We can kind of see it, keep an eye on
Yeah, I
it.
got other cameras.
But going through the caves, it's kind of just kind of out there. So
Right, and the
We have
way
to
that this cenote works is they
I'll bring it.
technically take 20 people each.
that's like
When
a
20
group.
people get there, they go on that
Shower
tour.
time.
When another 20 come, they go on another tour. What you'll see later is that there's a lot of leeway on
So
the number
any
of 20
cenote,
people.
we have to take a shower before you go in, and that's the same for everywhere you go. Cristalino, Zapote.
You gotta go watch his game.
Yeah.
And I was just explaining that you have to take a shower before you go into the cenote. So that's just their way of protecting the natural elements, the water. So
I live here now, but originally we moved here
And they actually did very much kind of like check. Like we had dried off a little bit, or at least I had. So they kind of made me go back and shower to the point where I was like visibly had proof that I showered.
and this giant palapa, that's where everyone meets. They meet in a group, and the tour guide just takes you. And then they give you a life vest.
So me and Keith brought our own snorkel gear. Our kind of question with whether or not we wanted the locker was with our snorkel fins. We would just bring water shoes. You don't really need snorkel fins. With how close that you are with the other people on the tour, you can hit someone easily. So best to just bring water shoes and just
tour guide don't even
take the
work
whole
here.
tour with those.
And this is the first cenote, so we're,
But I'm counting at least 60.
we realized our group is probably about 40 to 50 people. So that's just, I guess that's just how it works. So, which it was fine. It was a good number. There wasn't a problem with that many people. So.
And the tour guide, he explains things. He kind of at this point gets an idea of who speaks Spanish and English, so he'll explain everything in Spanish to that group, and then in English to people who have said like they do speak more English.
You might have to be completely submerged. You might not have to be completely submerged. Because it's hard to be submerged with the sun.
En las cavernas está el esfuerzo obligatorio, cenote abierto es opcional, si saben nadar muy bien se los puede. ¿Ok? ¿Todos saben nadar? Sacrificio maya. compañero Alberto va a ser el fotógrafo, les va a tomar fotos durante el tour al terminar el...
So like Christina said, he explains in Spanish and English. So, I mean, they know that there's a lot of people that don't speak Spanish in the area.
It's a little chilly. There's no body. Are you standing?
Appreciate it.
Barely. What the fuck am I
But
doing?
you should learn Spanish if you're going to be staying in Mexico for a very long time.
I got that soundbite. What the fuck am I doing?
What am I doing? Please tag me. This is why my family be like, you don't need to be going nowhere and doing stuff. Come on, girl. All right.
Now the cave cenotes are a little colder than the open air ones. That might be obvious, it might not be. So that explains some of the faces that we're making.
Okay, stay here.
And our friend in the back, Marquisha, she can't exactly swim, so...
Neither of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it was nice because Marquisha, she kind of stayed with the guide, which the guide was completely understanding about that, which was awesome. He stuck with her and definitely made her feel a lot more comfortable along the whole way. Because, I mean, I'm not sure if she let go of it. If you can see her holding on
She
right
did
there.
not let go.
But she's holding on the whole time, which is, so, I mean, it's great. They're accommodating to everybody. I mean, even though you have your life vest, you know, you might not be used to that whole situation. So.
Yeah, this was our first time in like this kind of cave cenote, so it was beautiful, amazing experience. But like not everyone is as like comfortable being in a cave for like the first time underwater. You're not supposed to touch that. I found out later. So good thing to know for the future.
I didn't know that. I just found that out.
Okay.
It's so dumb. I mean, there is like, there is a little bit of a current, so it kind of drags you to certain places. But so.
And throughout this cave, kind of going through the caves, you'll hear us kind of you might hear us kind of apologize at first, but you keep bumping into people, and you get to a point where it's like, I said sorry once. Like, just know that I'm sorry every time I bump into anyone. But it's just kind of like a constant bumping in because there's a current, and then you're trying to navigate through what's hanging from the cave. So it's...
Well, I mean, this was almost 40 people. It's pretty close. Everyone's pretty close together. I mean, it's going to be impossible to not hit everybody, kind of. Especially if you're not a strong swimmer. So, I don't know. That's unavoidable.
Yeah, so we just kind of said sorry once, everyone, I'm sorry, and then kept it moving. But the water, you can kind of see how clear it is, how blue it is. It's different to see it in person. The video, as amazing as it is, doesn't do it justice. So highly recommend going to Casa Tortugas or any cenote, especially a cave cenote, because this was incredible to see in person.
And it's good to keep in mind before you go that it is pretty dark in there. So my GoPro has a light attached to it. So I knew going into it was going to be pretty dark. So I can see underwater. I can see the cave. So I mean, that's if you have that, it's a good thing. As you can see, there's a good amount of people in that area.
And this cave, I think this was the one where you're kind of going in a circle. So this is our way back to where we were before and where we all left our shoes. So for whoever doesn't have water shoes, there is kind of a bin where you can put your shoes or any like small belongings that you have. So that's always like at the entrance of like whatever cenote that we go to is that like bin of shoes and whatever else you might have brought with you instead of like getting a locker.
Just sorry. Just for the rest of the day. Just one sorry.
I'm gonna kick you 20 more times.
Right behind you so I can get your lighting.
But we definitely suggest getting water
I
shoes.
did warm up quick. I'll be so resistant and then I do stuff and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm loving it. They ain't loving it. Every time I come into a cenote, it's always
So Jelan was just saying that, like, especially because she's been here since October, so, but I think this might be the first time that she went to a cenote, so she was saying, like, for this to be something that she's doing on, like, on a Saturday, on the weekend, as opposed to, like, what people usually might do, and, like, the Northeast is just, like, incredible, and, like, you know, she was incredibly grateful to be able to do this and see this, experience this, as opposed to maybe, like, you know, something more chill, staying inside. That it's great. Like living in Mexico, you have the opportunity to get outside and see like something amazing like this.
There she is.
Holding on.
This is the second cenote. So like you said, on the tour, there's a total of 4.
Right.
This is the second one. It's got small cliffs to jump off, to go cliff jumping. Really open. And you'll see above, there's actually a zip line that goes by. And we get that on video too.
And what you just saw was the smaller jump off point for the cenote. There's a bigger one that you'll see soon. That's a more of a drop.
I was gonna say yes.
Jumping point?
I think so.
You can jump from there. Oh, this is pretty weird. Okay. But you should jump from it.
So at the beginning of this one, I think he had announced that he's going to give us something like 10, 15 minutes.
Right.
So you go fairly quickly, and the walking in between doesn't take that long. But this one especially has places to jump.
Right, different heights. So you saw 2 so far, and then this is the third that is like an obvious jumping point.
Which Marquisha promised that she would be jumping off, because we went to Cristalino and Azul. Marquisha promised that she'd be jumping.
Yep.
But she did not jump.
Yep.
So this is a call out. We will tag her in this video. She did not jump. I repeat, she did not jump. So she still owes us a jump.
Yep.
And I hope that next one that we see is 30 to 40 feet.
1, 2, 3, go. Okay, I'm going.
All right. You can hear that zip line going by.
Okay, don't jump yet.
See that rock? Everything's okay.
That's good.
And if you see behind me, there's actually, I think, 2 more spots to jump from.
I'm gonna jump again.
You wanna go up that way?
And this is the one that everyone can kind of hang out.
Yeah, so it was because there's 2 open air cenotes. So this one was one where you can go back after the tour is done and hang out, I believe. But the second open air cenote is more of the one where it's more of like a photo op opportunity, and it has a lot of like places to take pictures. But I think it might have also been a little bigger than this one.
Wow.
And we'll have to send this to that guy and his girlfriend. They wanted us to record that, so they had our friend Marquisha record, and then we have this footage too. They knew that he was going to do like a trick dive.
Tienes que ir otra vez. Voy. ¡Ami!
But I love this part of cenotes, like kind of encouraging people to jump or watching people jump. And me personally, I'm not an immediate jumper like her. I don't ever really do that. So I love that you kind of encourage people and
I'm good.
cheer them on if needed, or
No quiere ya.
Oh, he's going again?
A ver, Ami.
Wow.
Ándale, Ami. 1, 2, 3.
Pretty sure she had been up there for about 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
That was great.
Are you scared?
You went so much faster than I did.
Oh my god. I can do it.
Yeah, you looked down. It's like, what am I doing?
Cara de asustada. Es que me da miedo jugar. Pero lo venciste.
No, pero siento así como que me estresa el agua y Arturo siempre me ha dicho, ya avientas de un clavado, se te tapan los ojos.
Nice.
Ahí voy otra vez.
You going again?
Yeah. No.
You going?
There's a zip line going by,
Go at the small
which we don't know where the entrance to that is or how you get to that, so we can't really help in that situation. It is available and it's there.
I'm gonna work my way up to it.
I'll throw my life vest too. Okay.
So there was some time to go snorkeling. And the water is kind of cold, a little bit cold. We're from Florida, so we are used to warmer water. But that's the reason why we generally wear swim shirts or sun shirts, if you call them that. But the waters in Cenotes, they tend to run cold or cool.
Also, being from Florida, we have been to the springs, so that's where we got the kind of familiarity with using or wearing like a sun shirt, because the temperature there is kind of similar to the temperature in the cenotes.
That's the what? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess it's Butaka. Okay. Oh, just there? Storage is a big annoying part of it that you don't really take into account.
I'm okay to pay because I want all this shit.
Yeah.
That paddling looks weird. I know how to swim. just making small swimming motions.
All right, we gotta go.
Really?
Yeah.
So the time there feels pretty quick, I'd say. Little time to snorkel. After, I mean, he did jump twice, so I think overall time well spent. But it seems, I mean, you're having a good time, so it seems to go by fast.
And these steps are slippery, so.
I'm fighting for my life.
Survival method.
Yep. Safety.
You out, girl. You made it.
I made it. Oh wow, this is an angle. Oh my god.
Yeah, girl.
Oh my god.
Well,
You gotta use that
lean
core
forward.
and leg strength. There we go.
Right. Yeah.
Let's go find our guy.
A heck of a yell.
That's a good one.
I don't remember what they. So this is the third cenote. I forget what he called that jump. Something like the death something.
Yeah.
Or
Devil's death or something.
yeah,
Insane.
it was something demonic, but it was So that one's a lot higher. That one's pretty high.
Frightening.
I think we were all kind of jumped out,
Hello.
you know, at that point. So
Also, I led the group to this point
Why are
of
you running around
the
screaming? This is-
of the tour from the last from the last cenote. Just I could be a tour guide in my future. You know, just wanted to point that out.
oh, and this one's colder. Just keep that in mind.
How you doing with that cold?
cold, bro. This one's colder than the other one.
It's colder than the other one.
There's that cold
yep.
face.
This one's colder than the other one, I think.
Get down there.
You just
Sit on this. Got mold on my butt. That is all right, girl. Look at me.
You're doing it.
I'm doing it, guys. I'm a big girl now.
oh man, she wouldn't jump from the other one.
Damn, that looks so much higher from down here, right? It is. Ooh.
Wait, did she finally jump on the other one though? Yeah. That's amazing.
So the thing about this one is you're kind of wanting to, like, you know, float in the general vicinity, but you're also trying to avoid like crashing into them while they're jumping. So the guide was like directing us to, yeah, come closer to this edge so that we're not accidentally bumping into any of the people jumping.
Right, so here you have to swim underneath the jump spot.
I don't remember if this one kind of had like a little bit of a current, maybe like an incy bit, but you're kind of swimming along this kind of passageway to get from like one end to the next. That's kind of like the journey that we're going on in the cenote.
That area is a really short cave. No one went in there. You can go in there if you want to star in some horror film, but
Yeah, I'll get partially.
But no, but the girl is literally subletting April 6th. So she moved in.
So he's letting us know to keep going. And at this point, I don't know if we just kind of slowed down from here, from here on in the tour. So we might be close to like the last ones at this point. But here he was kind of rushing people to, like, stay on schedule and get out at a certain time.
Well, what we didn't know is that it's a good length of swimming.
Yeah.
And I think everyone going along the way was kind of no one knew that it was going to take that long to go that far. And so I fast forwarded it, but it's a good ways of how far you're swimming. But you have your life vest on, so it's not a big deal.
That's good.
It's 49 feet deep. It's in the connection of the ocean. It's the breakage water, ¿ok? ¿Listos? Vamos a tener cuidado con los animales, jaguar, murciélago y una serpiente. So be careful the animals. It's a snake, jaguar, bats in the cave.
Jaguar.
Yeah. Jaguar is in there. Wow.
All right, nice. Let's do
Crazy jaguar. It's Mexican.
Mexican jaguar is there.
I don't think they'll come out when.
So this is the last cenote that you go in.
And this might have been the coldest one.
I'll show you a picture. Well, it was the most beautiful.
So he actually, you might hear it, but when I get to the end, he asked me to not use my light on my camera. So we skip past that area, and we'll leave the mystery. We'll leave the mystery a mystery, but you'll see why when you go on the tour.
Todos de este lado, chicos, por favor. Vamos. Está caliente, mira. Oh! No flash, my friend.
What's that?
No flash.
No flash? Sir?
No flash. And I think, like we said earlier, we don't usually do kind of the tours like this. We generally avoid it to be around big groups, but so this was kind of one of our first experiences doing it, but it was a good experience. And the tour guide was great. Like I said, he speaks Spanish and English, so and he was accommodating to everybody, especially Marquisha. I'm not sure she ever let go of him, which is impressive.
Yeah. At the end, you can also tip the tour guide.
Right, you got a private guy.
Yeah, pretty much. Saved a lot of money though doing it this way.
FYI, it is dark in there, so you can see. We skipped through it, but just be prepared that it's gonna be dark.
You got your tow guide.
I didn't know you got a personal tow guide. She's gonna tell me to look down. Like, no, ma'am, you got a guide. Where did you see? Oh no, I'm glad I didn't see that. Oh, so guys, what time we're to feed? Okay, you told me, don't worry. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Steps are slippery.
Oh yeah, guys, we did it.
All right, let's go to the buffet.
Listen, do we have to try to eat right now? Well, we gotta get money first.
So there's a couple food options that we didn't know about. We kind of heard about it as we were going on the tour.
Hey, they got food right here.
For the week? No, all my cash is gone. Oh, so that's like.
There is a buffet that has like I think an unlimited drink option. This is us buying the tickets for the one that doesn't have unlimited drinks. It's just unlimited food. So you buy it in the little shop.
There's two buffets, right?
Right, two buffets.
So there's two buffets, but one is a lot more expensive. We decided not to do that because we didn't really want. We weren't for alcoholic beverages. We were really just hungry. So that place, that boutique right there, it's right across from this buffet. It's right across from the road. So you get your ticket there first, and then you come here to the buffet.
So this is the cheaper one. It's mostly tacos. When we were there, it was tacos, like rice, just beans, and just like some meats. They do have a menu up there that's in English and Spanish. I think I saw that my second go at the buffet.
Those are all the options.
I need a fork for the rest. I'm like, let me keep walking. And then it was like.
So we ate a good amount of tacos. This is on our way out. We didn't stop at these places, but there are little shops, places to hang out, hammocks to hang out with. So that's pretty cool.
Walking there was not on the to-do list. There's no way in hell that did not.
And we walked back to the colectivo spot. So that is our video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.